Presenting English, Miss Sherry Brooks.
Thank you. Okay, so Dara, I was going back and forth on whether I should hold it till the end or just say it, but I sort of figured everyone would know once I started talking who it is. So it's kind of at the beginning. But before I get there, I have to say that we have such an amazing class this year of all of you kids. I'm going to miss you so much when you graduate. Please stay in touch. Okay. There are many things we in the English department look for when choosing someone to honor for the English Award. First, the student should have taken English here at Central Academy for grades 8 through 12. And secondly, we prefer that the student has also taken creative writing for at least one semester. And third, one of the most important aspects we look for when we are choosing a student to honor with this award is whether that student truly has a passion for literature and writing. This year was not easy. We have a phenomenal group of students who take English with us and a wonderful group who take creative writing with us as well. Of the creative writers who submitted work to the Scholastic Art and Writing Competition last semester, more than half were honored with an award of some kind. Our winner, though, is our first student to ever receive a national gold medal. Here's an excerpt from the letter I received about Forrest LaPrade. Congratulations. The Alliance for Young Artists and Writers, the nonprofit organization that presents the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards, is pleased to present Forrest LaPrade a national gold medal for his poetry, Villanelles for Youth. Nearly 340,000 works of art and writing were submitted to the 2019 Scholastic Awards. Forrest's work was selected by some of the foremost leaders in the visual and literary arts for excellence in originality, technical skill, and the emergence of a personal voice or vision, which is Forrest in a nutshell. Receiving a national medal ranks Forrest within the top 1% of all submissions. Since 1923, the awards have celebrated teen artists and writers from across the country, and Forrest is now a part of the legacy, joining the ranks of the celebrated alumni like writers Sylvia Plath, Truman Capote, and Joyce Carol Oates. As if that accomplishment wasn't amazing enough, there's more. I was planning on redoing almost all of my curriculum for my senior literature class. I spent all summer reading plays and trying to find different poems and novels to read. Well, one morning, because if you don't know, cross-country practices at 7 o'clock every morning all summer long, yeah. One morning I was dropping my student off to, or my son, Leo, who's back there, not my student, off at cross-country practice, and who did I see but Forrest, who ran up to my car and started telling me all this amazing literature he had been reading. So I asked if he would help me with my class, and he excitedly agreed. That interaction culminated into him taking an independent study class with me, helping me reformulate my whole curriculum. I tell him what major works I want to teach, and he researches the time period and the literary styles. He finds essays, short stories, and poems to add to the discussion. He reads every book I teach before the students so that he can help also Brothers K. He's already done. Sorry. Where was I? So he can help work in the other pieces that bring out the full vision of the work and the idea of identity we are trying to present. I do consider it our class. It's not just mine, because he helped me make it. He researched sonnets and sonnet styles, poetry terms and poems that contain them, race and racial issues, issues of identity, gender, and immigration. He even researched Russian writers to discuss with Brothers Karamazov. He comes to me every other day, eager to discuss all of the works we are reading, and he helps me clarify my purpose for teaching every day. Forrest is sweet and kind and supportive of all of his peers, friends, and teachers. His ability to analyze a work and glean all of the great aspects and lessons it has to offer is what he seems to do with his relationships. He has truly taken his love for literature and language to heart and made it a part of his life like no one else I have ever seen. When I tell Forrest I'm so sad he's graduating and leaving me, he responds so beautifully with advice like, "But you got this!" Don't you see Forrest? "You are an amazing teacher and you don't need me to be that for every student you teach." Anyway, so wherever he chooses to go to college next year, he better keep in touch. It has truly been my privilege and my honor to work with Forrest, and now I get to call him my friend. I'm so pleased to award him with the English Department Award.
Love you.